Hey, here we go. First chance in about a week and a half to do a video. I find it amazing. I'm actually able to sit down and actually make a complete video now. Been a week and a half. Oh, and I can see the lovely thing right now is somehow the picture's not in sync. It'll get in sync eventually. I don't know. They were doing maintenance last night on YouTube, so I really didn't get a chance to make a video. They wouldn't let me. They meaning YouTube, because they were doing site maintenance. Oh well. Well, they'll probably get this. I don't know. They'll get this shit straightened out in the long run. So if you do see this video and I seem a little out of sync, blame YouTube. So, at any rate, here's where we stand. It's amazing the Redskins are 3-2, 2-0 in the division. Who would have actually believed it at this point? Three-way tie for first in the division, and the fucking cow turds are 1-3. Oh, life is good. At least that aspect of life is good. It always is. So anyway, I'm trying to think here. It's been like a week and a half. So the Nationals, of course, the season. I'll do a wrap up one day of that, but we've delved into the baseball postseason. And so now we have it set for the league championship series. You got the Yankees against the Texas Rangers, who were the expansion centers of my childhood. Now, and let me think. Oh, you got San Fran and the Phillies. Thank you. I take a moment trying to remember all this. I can try to give it. As far as the American League Series goes, that division series between Texas and Tampa. Who would have stood there and said the road team wins every game? What's up with that? I mean, that's a maddening series right there. You know, here you thought it was Texas that they had a 2-0 lead, and they were about to do perhaps the greatest choke job at the division series in 15 years. And somehow they got it together. Who figured on this? But hey, here's the deal. You give Tampa credit. They won the AL East. Won. But, somehow you couldn't get past it. It would have been interesting if they'd seen, the Tampa and the Yankees go at it. It would have been nice. But as far as the league championship series, I was getting ready to say, I don't see this going anywhere past 5 games. The only way this goes 6 and possibly 7 is if Texas winds up taking the first 2 games at Yankee Stadium. That's about the only thing I see. I mean, I'm not discounting this, but, you got to deal with reality. And as far as the National League goes, pull for San Fran because, the Phillies are fucking arrogant. But then again, that's Philadelphia. The whole sports climate in Philadelphia is based on arrogance, but that's another story for another time. Anyway, so I got all of that out of the way so I can do this for you. This. Take a good look, folks. Yeah. Yes, the Caps are tied for first in the division. It's the game last Friday to start the year. I think everybody's seen the clip. They know that the goalie for the Atlanta Thrashers, and I can't pronounce the guy's name. They got about 2 minutes. They were 2 minutes into the game, and he just collapses. I mean, the play is going on at one end of the rink, and he's standing there, basically near the goal crease, and just taps it, and you see it clearly on the tape. He taps his stick and then just lays out. I mean, this is prone. He is not moving. You kind of figured on something if we were watching it here in the D.C. area, and you hear Craig Laughlin, who does the color commentary for the Caps games. they hear him going, "Oh my God!" And ironically, it was while I was trying to do a video here and failing. But they suddenly hear Craig Laughlin going, "Oh my God!" I think, what would make him do that? So I turn around, look at this, and I see the guy just collapse. He laid there for 20 minutes. No, well, I should say he laid for about 15 minutes. And then there was an extra 5-minute delay because they had to get a rescue vehicle there. Long story made short. It just took everybody, it really just took the Caps out of the game completely. They wound up losing that. But they turned around the next night, win big. Uh, uh, I'm slowing drawing a blank right now. I can go quick. But Monday night, playing New Jersey, thing winds up being a tie, goes to overtime, and Ovechkin delivers. Oh, this is going to be a fun year. I can see this coming. But all kidding aside, you know, this is what you will be looking for. Now, I know I said this last year. I've said it, you know, and I'll probably keep saying it every year. But as far as this goes, this is our year. Okay? This is the Stanley Cup or it's a failure. That's it. I'm not going to stand here and sugarcoat the damn thing. This is our year, kiddies. And just to understand, there is, of course, the NHL Winter Classic there on New Year's Day. So the games get to be at Heinz Field there in Pittsburgh, and yes, we're playing those clusterfucks. It's because of the new rivalry. It really does. You know, you always figure we have a decent. I mean, we get it here, you know, because the Redskins and the fucking Cal turds. That's a rivalry. There's a new one now. When you deal with the Caps and the Penguins. That is a rivalry, folks. It's bringing back the memories of what it was like back in the 90s. You know, the Caps wound up meeting them in the first round, couldn't get past the first round because you had Mario Lemieux, you had Jaromir Jagr back then. You know, it was always a pain in the ass. Now it's becoming more of it's a personality clash. I think everybody agrees on that. We know who the real face of the NHL is, and he wears number 8 for Washington. So that's where that stands. I'm going to put on the head here. And we'll just stop this because I'm not used to this idea of my being out of sync while I'm talking. But we'll catch up to you at some point. If I don't catch up, wonderful picture stops. Here we go. If I don't do another video between now and Sunday, because the Redskins are playing Indy, so this means they're going up against Peyton Manning. If I don't get a chance to make a video between now and Sunday, I'll stay in here and say this is going to be, well, it'll be an intriguing game because, you know, here you got the Colts that are, I don't know, something's out of sync there. I can't put my finger on it. I don't think anybody can. At least I got Peyton Manning on one of my fantasy teams. Well, I got it on NFL.com on that fantasy team. I got Peyton Manning, so, you know, one way or another, I get points. You know, who's complaining? Anyway, we will catch up to you whenever I get around to it. If I can get to make God, there you go. I gotta try to move this thing down so I can end it. Whew, God, this is too long. Anyway, we will catch up to you at a future time. So, it is always, as always, it is I, your friendly neighborhood real sports nut, and I'm out of here. I can't take this shit of being out of sync.